Ariko iki nabonye umunsi nabonye nuza nabonye interview ya Jay-Z afite new interview and first interview in a long time and akajya kora interviews.
arabikora ziri
No, actually not recently, you know.
yeah.
Ariko yavuze ngo umujama n'umwana nyine like aramusaba ngo yo like take a shot. Yo, Fox Trees, this is Olivier. Say hi to Olivier.
Hi.
This is Fox. She comes to my lives a lot.
Oh.
I need to like send this to my phone or something. I know.
Some things are interesting. Like when I started to draw on these maps.
Roji, I see you. So all the maps. This is a map of what? Where you're.
Like this is the one of Rwanda. This is a part of Rwanda. This is my. Like before 1800s, Kenya didn't exist.
What?
Kenya didn't exist.
Kenya?
Yeah. So Kenya.
So what was Kenya?
Like the nowadays Kenya is a mixture of Ethiopia, Sudan, Tanzania.
Ethiopia was bigger, right?
Yeah, and Sudan was very big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sudan was the biggest probably.
Yeah, but then there is a small central part in Kenya that had like 4 or 5 tribes. The one called like Kipiak.
Kipiak.
Let me show you something.
Damn.
So, like this is a book called.
Oh wait, Fox. I'm so sorry for misspelling your pronouns or not calling you by the right pronoun. Clara, what's up? Nice to see you. Delulu, what's up? Oh, it's Sonia. You're using another account? Damn.
So you can see.
Why is my screen black? I was just posting some stuff. But anyways, I'm learning about world geography history with Olivier right here.
Like this is a book they gave me.
Read this book. Wait, what is it? The Last Maasai Warrior?
So it counts the war between those first Kenyan tribes.
Yeah.
With Europeans.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was telling you that before 1800s Kenya didn't exist. So in this book,
right,
they talk about those tribes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's very interesting things how like maps change like every 50 to 70 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's why I was saying this map I'm using is just really fun.
Yeah.
But if you see it like you know these parts, but they are not the same.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to draw some stuff that reflects some of the parts on the maps.
So I want to know which empires got bigger and which ones got smaller. Because Sudan got smaller, obviously. They even got divided into north and south.
Yeah.
And then Ethiopia got smaller for sure as well.
Yeah. Very small.
Very small, much smaller for sure.
Yeah, I'm just searching like that image of the thing. Let me find it. So like many of the things were bigger, but then they were made smaller because of the European trade and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's it.
But you know that there was kingdoms that all these countries emerged from. You know that,
There
right?
were kingdoms.
Kingdom of Axum, the kingdom
Axum from?
Axum?
Yeah.
You've never heard of the kingdom of Axum?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. Kingdom of Axum is from, I don't want to give you the wrong information. But the kingdom of Axum, okay. It was based in modern day Ethiopia and Eritrea.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was very, very big.
When did it end?
It was considered one of the 4 great world powers alongside Rome, Persia, and China.
Damn. No, but in the Roman history, there is
Yeah.
a lot of parts about
Mm-hmm.
the northern part of Africa. So
Thank you for the
like,
pin chat, Joji, that
so
you were saying.
this is it.
Let's pin.
This is it. That's how it was before the Europeans came. But when they came, they made a country called Kenya so that they can transport stuff from all those countries easily. So you
It
can
does feel like Kenya is a funnel sometimes. It's a funnel, right?
what?
It does feel like Kenya became like a funnel for other things.
Yeah.
You know?
I think even nowadays, a lot of things start from Kenya.
They're saying W Olivier. W Olivier. How are you guys doing? What's up? I'm gonna be talking to Olivier, so I'm not gonna be as active today. Olivier is also tired because we all had a long day at work.
For me, okay.
You know, so basically, it's crazy. I don't even see Rwanda. Rwanda is like one of the most recent ones, right?
No. Rwanda
Because you look at this map, like Rwanda is actually in here.
it's in front of Uganda somehow.
It's supposed to be right here in this map.
No.
So Rwanda and Burundi are not even here.
Yeah, they were there, but on somehow on the Congo part somehow.
And even Congo is not here.
Yeah. So like that was the.
Because Uganda still, actually, they all still look like this except for Ethiopia.
Yeah, you know, Eritrea also was disbanded from Ethiopia in '91.
Right.
Yeah, so now they are trying also to find just a way to the sea because Ethiopia is somehow locked. You know.
It's landlocked because
Yeah.
Eritrea got taken.
Yeah, so they want just a small tunnel so that they can access the sea.
Yeah.
But it's a heavy thing.
Damn.
So like it's interesting how these kind of things happen. Yeah.
Do you feel like, I feel like our geographies are like territorial boundaries. Are you gonna get? Okay, got it.
I have other artworks.
Oh, okay, cool. What's up, Sonia? Avery, what's up? Nice to see you again. Thank you for the pin chat, Joji, again. Oasis, what's up? Caroline. Who knows Caroline in here? Oh. Maria, what's up, Maria?
So you can see this one.
This is Olivier's work. It looks nice with the maps in the back. I never thought about doing this. The detail is crazy. Wow.
So like that was something from the colonials era. So those are fishermen.
I can tell.
From Cuba.
Yeah, everybody's like, whoa, your thing is so good.
So like I tried
They love your work, by the way. Who's my friend? This is Olivier. He's a great artist, as you can tell. So, okay, so what I was trying to say is, today, our geographical boundaries are like, they're almost like set in stone. Like, no one is colonizing it. Like, no one is expanding their territory. I mean, besides Russia, maybe. But
I think they are doing it just passively.
like financially, like how?
Not actively. So like.
Would you say that China is expanding financially?
Yeah. So like.
With that.
You know, like.
Okay.
Last week there is something that happened in Cuba.
Cuba, okay, what happened?
The whole country had a blackout and many people died
because of the blackout.
The US didn't allow them to have a safe grid.
A safe
so
what?
Like, grid. Power
oh,
grid.
I see.
So like nowadays, colonization is either financial or using infrastructures. You know, it's not as active as in the past times. But it's somehow very effective compared to those times. And I think like it's coming to us in Africa. with this technology thing.
You think that the powers that be are fighting are gonna fight for Africa in the future? Because the last part of the world that's not really developed like that, or South
No,
America, I mean.
because like they say in 2050
Mm-hmm.
Africa's population will be 1 billion, something like 1 billion.
Okay.
So like
I thought that's like Nigeria alone is gonna be 1 billion.
probably.
Nigeria or Niger gonna be 1
But
billion
then they
alone.
say 1 in 5 youths will be African.
Mm-hmm.
So like they are trying to sell these technologies to the African demographic so that in the future,
Because it's a consumer.
yeah, we are consumers and we are less of producers. And like Chinese demographics, they are going
They're collapsing.
down.
Yeah. They're collapsing. But shout out to China though.
Yeah, they're doing.
See how they've been quiet in this whole Iran thing? They've been real
I
quiet.
think like that's their philosophy. If you understand, like
They're not acquisitive, or they don't go to war.
they don't go to war. Like they use the Confucian philosophy.
Maybe it's economical warfare. That's the one they do.
Yeah, but then the Western countries, they use the Machiavellian one.
Machiavellian, yeah.
So the Confucians, like they talk to you, they try to give you some lessons, and then you trade together.
Yeah.
But then the others, they take what's yours. If you are somehow not that powerful.
Yeah.
So like there's something they say like the trade China is building across the continent, like
Right.
Africa, like in the coming years, like it will be inevitable. So like we'll be trading with only China.
For sure. I mean, everybody depends on China. It's almost like the way I see it is like China is a great cook, and the U.S. is the biggest fattest kid who's very hungry,
Yeah.
And the only cook that can feed him enough is China, but then the rest of us also are being fed by China, right? So.
And from the 1st May, everything from Africa we go to China without any charge.
No tariffs.
Yeah, no tariffs. And that's crazy because many of the raw materials they get is from here.
Yeah, they're doing that all over. They want the raw material, the rare earth.
And
rare earth market.
I think like some countries are blessed geographically.
For sure.
Because like Russia has everything, China has everything.
The US also is pretty good.
No, US doesn't have.
Geographically, they have some stuff.
They have, yeah.
They also have natural resources. It's just not as profitable to exploit.
But then, like our countries, like the geography is very harsh.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like I read something when they said like how to navigate Europe is very easy because of the rivers they have and everything that connects a country to another. But in Africa, because of the mountains, the Rift Valley.
Yeah. I didn't know that Ethiopia's landscape is incredible. It's a lot of mountains.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
It's where the
It's a lot
Rift
going on.
Valley starts.
Yeah.
And the Rift Valley is just mountains.
Yeah, it's a lot going on over there.
I didn't know there is a country called Western Sahara that is somehow colonized.
It's called what?
Western Sahara.
Western Sahara. That's a country.
Yeah, it's a country, but it's somehow colonized by Morocco, and it's colonized by Morocco actually. And then there is another small part of that country that is ruled by just a big tribe, and then a big part of that country is a desert.
Damn. This is West Africa, no? So most of this is West Africa.
It's northwest.
Northwest?
It's the south of Morocco.
Oh.
That country is well colonized by Morocco. Even nowadays.
What's up, guys? I'm in a deep talk with Olivier right here. Someone said, hi, Dad. Please don't call me that. Montage. What's up? Avery's like, does your friend have Insta? Yes, I posted it on my story on Instagram, please. So you know what's okay? So the other thing about that I'm seeing about Africa is yes, we have increasing birth rates, but it doesn't mean that we have their economy is gonna grow necessarily.
It's
It doesn't
very,
necessarily mean because AI now. See now they're gonna lay off everybody, but it's because they have AI that can do a lot of work, so they don't even need people anymore to be productive.
and I think as like the number of people just grow, like things to do also grow.
Like what? That's the thing. I don't know what the new jobs. I don't know what is the new thing after AI? Like what does work? What does your lifestyle look like? Do you go to 9 to 5, or is everybody an entrepreneur, or you're a freelancer, or are you an entertainer? Like,
Many people will be explorers and entertainers because other things will be sorted out by AI. So like there is something also I saw yesterday. Claude, they revealed something. Just we set up your computer to something, like you give your computer tasks to do, and then you keep it open. Then you will just log in into the cloud. Is it called? I don't know how it's called. Then
Cloudbot, the cloud.
no, yeah, and then it will do like every task you had to do that day. If it's sending emails, if it's responding to emails, if it's shopping, like everything, like it will do that in your name. So like by that thing, like it can navigate your whole computer without you being there.
Damn.
And that's how they're doing it.
Okay.
So like my shrubs are coming. You can see.
Yeah, looks nice.
You know, like I used to draw like the bigger things, and then I used to scrub like this
Yeah.
to allow the ink to become not that harsh. Then I found a technique to use that same scrubbing to draw shrubs, trees, and everything.
Right.
And just it's amazing because like people don't know that just scrubbing from nowhere.
Describing. But you know what's crazy about art? Like, I feel like constraints allow you to be creative. Like, I feel like oftentimes people are like, yo, I need to get like all this equipment and I need to get all this paint, I need to get all this stuff. And I'm like, nah, like actually, you can use what you have and something crazy is gonna come out of it. Like, you know?
Yeah, like I think if you don't have just some struggles doing your art, like it's not gonna be very good. Cause like when I started, I didn't know even like the right materials to use. But I know I was doing something that I was proud of. Like right now I have like different color pens, but I haven't used them because like I can use only one and do something good. So like also that's something that can be a challenge if you use just a few materials. And for you, I know you can use also other watercolors, but you don't want to use them. They're called brushstroke.
I'm married. When I finish this blue thing, I'm just gonna go home. I'm just gonna, because I'm gonna switch mediums.
Do you want to use just other colors?
No, I think I'm gonna go into carpentry or something.
You can do that also. Do
Yeah, but that's expensive to do. You can't just, some art forms you really need a lot of resources. But carpentry is like okay, but I'm gonna need a lot more equipment.
a lot of people that have carpentry like brands, like they outsource actual carpenters, and then they
In China or somewhere.
yeah, and then they brand themselves as. You see like that that frame, that big frame, like that one in front. Like it's made from China, but it's assembled here. But you can't know that it's.
What do you mean it's made in China? What do you mean?
Like they bring like bigger tubes, like those are wooden tubes that you can't know, and then they cut them, and then they assemble them.
Oh, I see. So the wood is from China, basically.
Yeah, it's from China. because like the wood here like is very heavy. I don't know what Chinese put in their wood. You have just light wood that you can put in a bigger frame. Like that one, like that big artwork weighs like 15 to 20 kg with the frame. But like the one, you can see the one like behind goes just 100% from here, and it's like 30 kgs.
Damn, for real.
So like you can't use that much weight if you
30.
if you want to transport it somewhere. You gotta use just something that's not that heavy.
So actually, what I was trying to say about the Jay-Z interview
Yeah.
is the interviewer guy, he asked him, yo, like, what did you think about the Kendrick and Drake beef?
Yeah.
And he said something that was actually interesting. He said like, like, hip hop has there's 4 pillars of hip hop, you know. He was saying so battling is one aspect of hip hop.
Yeah.
Is one pillar, but he was saying that there was other art forms. Like there was like graffiti was also another pillar in hip hop.
Yeah.
And then he was saying that there is also I think he said fashion or clothes. And then the fourth one I forgot. The fourth one he said it was
Graffiti.
see graffiti, battling,
Skateboarding.
skateboard. Yeah, he said skateboarding. Yeah.
It's like skateboarding.
Yeah, he said skateboarding. And then I was like, he said the last one that was left is battling, which is what we saw with Kendrick and Drake, right?
Yeah.
But then I was like, yo, even this one is dying, right? Which is the last one. Because the other forms, you know, graffiti and all that, Basquiat, this not even hip hop anymore. So it's done.
It's contemporary arts now.
Yeah. So we don't. So and then he was saying skateboard on a decline and all these other things, right? So.
But I don't think so. Do you watch like the Olympics? They have just skateboarding.
X Games.
Yeah.
I watched the X Games for sure.
And it was won by a teenager, 14, 13. Like I remember I saw the Tokyo one.
Oh no, he said dancing or break dancing.
Yeah, break dancing. Oh,
he said that was in the Olympics too.
That
You saw how that went.
that one is gone.
That's funny. That one is gone too. But when he was saying it, I was like, okay, I think. And then when you told me today that artists are looking for something new, I was like, yo, like, I think there's gonna be new art forms soon, or like there's gonna be a shift in.
But you know something. I just think like in like the past decade, like Africans were much influenced by the US culture. Like everyone was Lil Wayne or Eminem. But nowadays, like Africans have their own thing. And I think Americans are being influenced by Africans.
By everyone else, actually, yeah.
So I think like in a few years they will all be like just like they try to imitate Africans. Because if you see like this Afro House thing, when it started, it was mainly done by some African people. But then nowadays everyone is doing that. Like,
right.
We have the 3-step stuff. And then they are trying to be DJ Coffee, like Black Coffee, if you know Black Coffee.
Of course.
So like Africa is influencing the world that much, especially the US.
But I think even Latin America is influencing the US.
Like the US is losing its native stuff. That's what I think.
But you know what's crazy? When I was growing up, I was reading Japanese manga and I was listening to American hip hop. You know, but I was in Rwanda.
Yeah.
So now I feel like now a kid in the US, he might be like reading like a Rwandan book or something and listening to Ghanaian music or something.
Yeah, that can happen.
You know,
That can
or
happen.
maybe a South Korean kid is listening to like South African music, and then
Yeah, with the internet, everything is possible. But South Korea, like they have now like their culture is somehow big. I don't think people from South Korea enjoy the culture outside that very much. Like, did you see like the influence this animation had, like the K-pop Demon Hunters?
yo, shout out to K-pop Demon Hunters, the biggest show on Netflix in
So
a
like,
long time.
everyone was trying to do.
What's up, guys? Sorry, we're working right now. I'm not talking much. Fabi said, I used to think that sketching required you to disconnect from your environment and focus solely on the piece of paper in your mind, more like how we programmers immerse ourselves in code. Oh, Fabi is a programmer? Damn. Well, I do disconnect when I'm sketching.
I think with experience, you can
Waleed,
do
what's up?
everything.
With experience, yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
With experience, you can start doing it. But I feel like in the beginning,
yeah, you need to focus.
yeah,
Just
I'm in the cage
to make your mind familiar
with the
some
process,
things.
the flow. Do you feel like there's a creative flow? I feel like there's a creative flow.
Yeah, there is, there is.
And when I go a week without doing, I feel like I disconnected. I gotta get back.
Yeah,
You know?
like just for me, I can go like 10 hours just doing one thing.
Mm-hmm.
If it's drawing without eating, without drinking water,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that time, I'll be like, whoa, I'm super tired and I'm dizzy, and
Yeah.
then I remember I didn't just leave that place. I was just drawing. And
You don't realize 10 hours have passed.
nowadays I'm trying to like to do a schedule of like maximum 2 hours, then stand up, do something, then come
Stretch.
back. Yeah, cause like
You be running too, so you need to stretch for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then I used to sit down a lot, and sometimes like when you in the first state,
Mm-hmm.
you can do wonders. Like there is some artworks I did, and then I wanted to redo them, and then I failed. And then I remembered in those times
Yeah.
I was not eating that much. I was just focused doing that.
So you're basically on a keto diet.
So,
You're not eating anything.
like I used to be like that. I can't lie.
Really?
Yeah. No, I used to come here and sit from like 10 to 5, and then I would like stand up at 5, like from like the first day at 5, like from 10 to 5, just sitting down here,
Mm-hmm.
just not doing anything, just sketching. Because I used to also listen to 6 hours podcast, and then I would listen.
Like Joe Rogan or something?
No, like there is some guys that do stuff about history. So I used to listen to, Will Durant.
No.
Like he wrote books called The Story of Civilization. It's it's an 11 series book,
Mm.
and then it's very interesting because it has like just everything. So like he wrote those books with his wife for 70 years.
He wrote it with his wife for 70 years.
Yeah.
Damn. Writing with someone else is hard. Already by yourself is crazy. With someone else is like, damn. I don't even know.
So like there's an interview they did. They both died at 95, something like that. So they said they would take like 3 months of reading. So they would wake up, then they would read books, and then during.
But there's no way. I don't believe. You mean to tell me they woke up and just read all day?
Yeah. Some people are like that.
Okay, but they don't have jobs or anything. Like they just like.
You know what happened?
Like-
That guy, he was a professor in is it UCLA, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then he was giving classes, but he was writing weekly essays on history for magazines. And then he wrote something called The Story of Philosophy.
The story of philosophy.
Yeah.
Got it.
and then it sold 1 million copies. So it was in 1929, something like that.
Why did it sell so well? People just really liked it.
Yeah, like it tells stories about like the major philosophers, Kant, Aristotle,
Socrates.
Socrates, Nietzsche.
Oh my God,
Um,
Nietzsche is the most depressing dude in the universe.
but he was right. Also,
You like Nietzsche? You like Nietzsche?
somehow. But
Are you
then
depressed?
there was a guy who was called Nietzsche's predecessor. He was called Spinoza. Yeah, he was called Spinoza.
Spinoza. I think I've heard of Spinoza.
He's very interesting and very intelligent somehow. So like the guy made a compilation of those guys and then he sold and then got so much money and then he said I will be writing only. So
Okay, that I understand that.
everything he was writing like it was just very deep and people liked it.
Alex is like, who's Olivier? This is Olivier. This is Olivier, Alex. Did I see Act 2 trailer sneak peek? Act 2 of what? What? Tala, what's up? Fox said, oh, damn, y'all having a whole different conversation.
Are you not trading those chats?
Yo, sometimes the chat is going like yesterday. I was on live. The chat was going so fast. I can't keep up anymore. I feel like if this gets so big, I won't be able to talk to people anymore because it's too much going on.
You know, like these other guys, they only read chats from people who paid.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's how they make money, no?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, yeah, that's probably how they make money. That's true. But have you heard about the live shopping industry in China?
Live shopping.
Yeah, basically like you need people abantu bari muri live stream. Guys, umujama arimo ku live streaming ariko aranagurisha ibintu.
Oh, no, not yet.
And I was like, that's probably going to be a job of the future, right? Like a future, because I feel like if all the jobs, or like I guess the white collar jobs are taken, people have to do.
But I think they won't be taken. Like some jobs will be coming back.
Yeah, I think so. It'll just be a new version of the job, right?
Yeah. Because like with everything nowadays, with the power and water, just AI is requiring. I think
Yeah.
they will go back to using nuclear stars and coal, and then those can't be done by machines. Only humans will be doing that.
Facts. But I also don't agree that I also don't agree that I don't agree that like plumbers are gonna make crazy money. I don't think that. I don't. You know how they've been saying, oh, plumbers and electricians, they're the ones that.
Everything for them will be like just like that. But then AI will just increase their efficiency somehow. I think they will make a lot of money. Like if you have like that quick AI efficiency, you can do many things.
That's true.
Small time.
But is it reliable yet? I feel like it's not all the way reliable.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet reliable. Because I was just doing some stuff in the economics world, and AI is very dumb about economics. Because you know, economics just requires just to know like the lives of people, what they think, the culture, like everything.
There's too many variables, I feel like.
Yeah, just like let's say macroeconomics. Just it's just a combination of everything. So like AI is not yet good at that. And like its prediction level is very low also.
Its prediction is what?
Like it can't predict the future easily as people thought.
I think predicting the future is almost impossible, to be honest. That's like the one thing humanity will not be able to accomplish.
Yeah, because everything.
Maybe it can see patterns. Maybe it can recognize patterns.
You know, like I read something from a guy called Nassim Taleb, and he was arguing that just knowing the right patterns can be somehow useless if you don't know like the wrong patterns. like knowing the wrong patterns is very useful than knowing the right one if you want to predict things.
But you need to give me an example of that. What is a wrong pattern and what is the right pattern?
I think wrong patterns is something that people do and then it keep failing, like those kind of things.
Oh, keep patterns of things that are not working out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Basically, got it.
But many of the times, like we keep like those kind of patterns, and then when they fail, we do like other versions of them, but then we don't necessarily see that that's a failing pattern.
Mm.
And that guy was arguing that if you know like what the wrong patterns might be,
Mm-hmm.
you might be good without also knowing the good
Mm.
patterns.
Right.
Because he was saying that our main traps is
Mm-hmm.
like just confusing the wrong patterns
Got it.
as good ones.
Okay, so for example, if I tell you 95% of businesses or startups fail,
Yeah.
that's a wrong pattern, right? Why is everybody failing, right? And then you realize, oh, it doesn't mean anything because there's also luck that plays a part in it, like which is a variable or timing.
Yeah.
But you can't study that.
Yeah, that's
It's kind of random,
yeah, that's the main thing about that.
you know? And then there's a conversation about meritocracy versus what's the opposite of meritocracy again? Communism?
No.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like meritocracy is not entirely true, if
I
that
think
makes
it doesn't exist. If
it
you,
doesn't exist, yeah.
if you look well,
If you look at
like
history.
everyone had some extra help. The
Yeah.
successful people,
Or just luck to some extent as well.
not necessarily luck, but some extra help. They don't want to admit.
Yeah, that someone was contributing.
Because I think like if you have the means to help someone,
Mm-hmm.
why not?
Yeah.
And that's not meritocracy. But I think the reason why people talk about that very much is that they want people to have equal opportunities
Mm-hmm.
despite like whatever that might be, their background or what.
Right.
But then when you have like those equal opportunities, it's very hard to know.
When you have what?
Equal opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the thing about meritocracy came from, is it from Napoleon? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had something called égalité des opportunités. Yeah, something like that. He wanted people with talent to have just access to opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
But then nowadays you can't know which one has talent or which one doesn't. Cause
The problem with talent is you have to give it a chance to prove itself.
and I think a lot
See what
of
I'm saying?
people like nowadays we have
Mm-hmm.
somehow the exact same skills.
Mm.
So like the gap between skills is not that much compared to other centuries or.
But you need to be given a chance to even portray. Many people haven't even been given a chance to show. Like, you know, if I'm hiring someone, right?
Yeah.
Let's say I'm hiring architects. They all send me their portfolio. The portfolio actually means nothing. I don't know if he can actually perform this way. I don't know if he did all this work himself. I don't know if he can
Right.
sound nice. He can try to tell me anything.
Yeah.
So in the end, it's hard. But only when you hire the guy, then you will know. Or the girl, then you will know. Okay, she's bad or he's bad. Like it's hard to yeah.
But I think sometimes they don't want just to lose their time just doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's an erosion they give themselves. Because if you hire someone who doesn't have that skills you want,
Mm-hmm.
you end up losing much time.
That's true.
And a lot of people just they're not that stable, like the companies. So like they want some quick fix instead of developing talent or something like that.
I think the problem it takes a long time. That's why even in the music industry, I feel like there's no artist development anymore. People are just gonna blow up like overnight.
Yeah, I think everything is changing. So like it's a lie when people say they know something about something.
Yeah, because nothing is permanent. Like nothing's gonna be lasting
Because
anymore.
like, just remember um, like 10 years ago in 2015,
Hmm.
like who knew streaming music was going to be something? And now people like, they just
The
live.
people, I think the people who made Netflix, they knew music was gonna be streaming. Like you see, like if you do one medium, you're like, okay, we can definitely do it to the other medium.
But you know, also like the streaming guy didn't know TikTok will have that much influence on music as it has now. You know, like every song now has a TikTok challenge so that it can go viral on TikTok, so that people can stream.
I know.
And that means if you promoting a song and then it's not viral on TikTok, there is so many chances that the song will fall. So like everything is changing, and people like just needs to go with the flow. That's
What do you think about all this AI slop content? Like people, 2 years ago, people were saying, "Oh my God, social media is saturated," right?
yeah.
And now with AI, you're gonna have AI, content or influencers. It's gonna be a tsunami even more. And I was thinking about what that's going to cause. Like if people are going to be more interested in like live events, maybe. You know.
Yeah, you know, like that's something that's growing nowadays. People are attending more events
Mm-hmm.
than they were doing before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're doing that because they know like everything online is fake.
Yeah.
So like people are trying to be just in the moment
Mm-hmm.
compared to consuming those AI stuff. And I think just as the AI things grows, people are coming more resilient to them, and then a lot of people are not that way coming to it.
Mm.
And I think as artists also, like every AI art is the same, like the colors are the same, like the saturation is the same.
Right.
So like you can see that something has been programmed when you look at it the first time. Yeah.
Like it's like no one wants to take the time to like experiment or like discover something, right?
Yeah,
It's like everything is engineered already.
yeah, and that's boring for artists.
Mm. I'd be feeling like that too. But I'm actually excited for the live events, to be honest. I feel like live events is like if you're a comedian and you're performing in a Town Square or college,
Oh yeah.
if you're a musician, if you're an artist, you want to do an exhibition or something, you know.
Still very hard to do an exhibition.
I could say, what happened to your exhibition? Are you still trying to do it? Like,
Yeah, I will do it definitely this year on my own.
mm.
Like people were telling me my art is about conservation,
Mhm.
and I was like, what conservation? You know,
Wait, who told you your art was about conservation?
it was just a gallery, just I visited,
Uh huh.
and then talked to them, and then submitted my proposal, and then they were like, this is about conservation. And I was like, did you even read my thing? So like, I think they said
Yeah.
that wanting to
Mm.
not give me like the space.
Mhm.
Because like conservation is about animals and plants and everything. And for me, like it's all portraits and everything.
Mhm.
And I was like, maybe it would be good if I do it myself.
I really feel like they don't give a fuck sometimes, man. I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
you really did not look at this
that's it.
thing.
And I'm doing it in the summer, so nowadays I'm framing just one by one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now I've framed some where I can see some there.
Do you know when you want to do your exhibition?
In the summer.
You guys heard that here first. Olivier is doing an exhibition very soon in the summer. Okay, Fabi? Fabi, you gotta come to Olivier's exhibition in the summer.
Oh, do I know?
You know? Gerdeep, what's up? Yeah, so man, I think you should do whatever you can to do your own exhibitions, man. I also want to do my own stuff. I don't like doing all over the place with other artists who have different agendas or something, you know?
Yeah, you know, like your exhibition was amazing. How it was planned, way
Like,
happening,
it was terrible.
and even the time.
Yeah.
How was it terrible?
The organizing it was terrible. The process of getting that place, setting it up. Like, you see, it was okay as a consumer. It was a great experience.
Yeah.
But what I had to do to put that together, it was hell. I even had problems after I finished the exhibition. Yeah, with the
Problem.
management of the thing. But that's a long story. I don't want to get into it now. But like, I feel like, damn, I feel like I shouldn't be doing all of it. Like, I should get like someone, like you should find someone who can help you find the place and book the place, right? You know, like because doing everything, like I know you want to do solo, but still you need to curate it. You know,
Yeah,
right?
because like somehow I'm confused nowadays. Like everyone is just going into the contemporary space
Mm-hmm.
without giving it a thought.
Yeah.
But then I think like you just not giving some chance the real us that's there,
Mm-hmm.
like the us that will tell the random story in 100 years to come.
Mm-hmm.
But then they are just doing things for fun.
Right.
Like sometimes I'm confused about like people's priority when it comes to promoting art.
What do you mean? Give me an example of like when you're confused.
Like people like they are just about vibes, not about skills, not about the beauty of the art, just just a vibe.
Hmm.
And you know, like art that has a vibe doesn't last 1 year.
Mm. Yeah, man. I don't know. I see a lot of art kind of looks the same.
Yeah, that's also something.
I feel like there hasn't been spent enough time to develop something.
That's why I was telling you, like many of the artists I see,
Mm-hmm.
even online,
Mm-hmm.
they are trying to find just a new style, a new language, and something,
Mm. Damn,
and
me.
it's coming, it's coming.
It's coming. Meanwhile, I'm stuck on blue.
So you can use blue to tell other stories. Because I also use blue.
That's true.
Maybe you can increase your artwork size.
I will go definitely. I want to go bigger this year for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going up one
And you
size.
know, if you use like this kind of papers,
Mm-hmm.
like there is 300 grams for this.
Mm-hmm.
They are good for even acrylics.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use watercolor acrylics, whatever you want, but on the paper.
Mm. What about trying different mediums of art? Do you think you can get into pottery?
Yeah, you can know like whatever you want. You know, I started as a painter,
Okay.
then got bored, then did some digital stuffs in the COVID era.
Mm-hmm.
Then I don't know how I started to use pens. Yeah, and now I'm stuck there.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to do something big, big, bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I will use pen or paintings,
Really?
but like the doors are open every time for me for whatever medium I can use. Because I think like the mediums is something that's
Mm-hmm.
not that important. Like the message,
The message is more important.
yeah.
What if you don't have a message? Some artists are just creating. They're not thinking about what they're
That's
going to create.
everything can be a message.
Okay. I mean,
You know, you know, like entertaining stuffs have a message. Everything has a message. If you just record or explain the process, like everything.
mm-hmm.
Because you know sometimes artists like they do wonderful things, but then they don't know the messaging behind that. But when they tell people what made them do that, why they did that,
Mm-hmm.
and just people realize, oh, he wanted to tell this, wanted to do this.
Right.
So sometimes, you know, like sometimes artists have works that are titled untitled.
Yeah, Kendrick.
Yeah, like a lot of them. And
No facts.
many of the times those artworks are very important. But
Mm-hmm.
the artist doesn't know like why they did that.
Mm-hmm.
But then when the person sees that, they know like this means this. And that's something of not of over just over explaining your work, you know, but
Mm-hmm.
you allow people like everyone to get like a message they want. But if you over explain it, people will make conclusions that might be not good to themselves.
Me, that's why I wanted to put my book out. So I never want to explain my stuff again. I just want to put a story about it. You know, I didn't want to explain my stuff.
Okay, I can add some mountains here. Like you know, when I started just studying art,
Mm-hmm.
like for like the first 2 weeks
Yeah.
or 3 weeks, we were just drawing lines,
Oh man, that's me in architectural school.
and we would be like,
Yeah.
why are we doing this?
Yeah.
But now I know why. It's like everything I do is
It's
lines,
lines.
lines,
Yeah.
lines,
I've been doing lines my whole life.
lines, 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 lines.
Yeah. Lines is the base. Actually, I have a whole chapter about lines in my book.
When is it coming out?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Writing this book was way harder than I thought. I was so ignorant. I was like, I want to write a book. I thought I could just do it like.
How many chapters?
There's 31 so far.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But I know it's kind of. But it's under. It's like over 300 pages. So each chapter is like.
Like
10
publishers
pages.
will tell you to make them into series somehow.
What do you mean?
It might be hard to.
The book?
Yeah.
To have another book?
No, like they will make you say, for example, like the first 500 pages be like book, maybe part 1, part 2, part something. Because like imagine buying a book of 300 pages. Like,
I mean.
like this one is big and it's.
Right.
It's 500. So like for 3K it can be like.
For what? For 3?
3K. Like
Yeah.
this is 500.
Yeah, I know.
And look how big it is.
Yeah.
So for 3K it can be like.
Well, I feel like if the story is good, like people reading Harry Potter for all, you're reading the whole thing.
But then you know Harry Potter is 6 parts. It's many parts.
It's 6 books.
Yeah.
But even me, I want to do multiple books. Maybe not 6, but
Okay, that will work.
yeah.
But, like nowadays, I haven't seen a book
Mm-hmm.
that's more than 800 pages.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why like nowadays authors are doing many editions, like edition 1, edition 2, and then they're adding information because like the publishers told them don't exceed this kind of pages. And I think people, when they are buying books, especially like the new buyers who want to buy just new things, they want shorter things that are interesting.
But actually, I was thinking like maybe I should, you know how writers they do a book tour?
Yeah,
I was thinking I should do a book tour with the paintings or something.
yeah,
With the
yeah,
paintings in the book.
they can mark. So you can do just a book tour with an exhibition tour.
Yeah,
That can work.
you can combine the both, like, you know.
There is some artist who did that.
Mhm.
Oh, I just remembered. There is two guys. Let me see. TBT. Like they wrote a book. They wrote a book about Africans in ancient paintings.
Mhm.
So they chose like 3 or 4 paintings that had African subjects.
Right.
Then they wrote the book explaining that, and then they did a world tour.
Mhm.
Then they came in Rwanda,
Mhm.
and then they came with those. They were prints of the paintings. But then they were doing a book tour with an exhibition tour at the same time. That was something very good.
It was successful. Do you think it was?
Yeah,
Successful?
they were supported by the French president.
Oh damn! I mean, if you don't have
I
support.
think they came here at the French Institute, and then they did that exhibition with the book talk.
Mhm.
It was amazing.
Wow.
It was amazing to see how those guys came here and then did paintings and sketches from lives here. And then when they went back to Europe,
Mhm.
they they were treated like they found a new world.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
I think we bought that book, but I don't know where it is. And it's a very good book.
What is the book about?
It's about African subjects in classical European paintings.
Oh, I see.
And by classical, it's everything maybe before 1900s,
Mhm.
and before the colonization period, the main colonization period. So, like, I think just writing a book is something very, very tiresome.
Oh my god. Because like you know, an art piece you can finish it today, right? The
Yeah.
book is a long. It's like a marathon.
And I think like just writing the book is the easiest part.
Not even. When you write the first book, it's just a draft. That's the bad version. You need to go edit multiple times every chapter.
I'm just saying the easiest part is writing the book, but then when
Marketing.
you go to market it, to deal with distributors, editors, and everything, publishers, that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Because you know, like nowadays, editors have their own agenda. So sometimes they make authors do things they didn't intend to do in their books.
Publishers or editors? I mean, I think it's publishers, right?
Publishers, yeah.
And then the story loses its thing or something. But you know what's crazy? I feel like this is where I did not agree with Pharrell because he was saying, "What's up, Tyler?" I don't agree with Pharrell because Pharrell was like, "Yo, there's no such thing as a hidden great talent or something." And when I was thinking about it, I was like, "What do you mean?" Because he was like, "If you're great and you're talented, someone's gonna find you and you're gonna get put on, right?" That's what he was saying. But then I was like, "Do you know how many publishers skipped on J.K. Rowling on her book?"
But you cannot go too far. Like there is this lady who sued Pharrell when Beyonce had her album.
Oh yeah, that's true. What's her name? Kellis?
Yeah, and that's a good example of how those people who can find you also can destroy you.